Why does this feel safer than any modern game? Why does loading up Minecraft on the PS3 feel quieter in my head? And I'm not just saying quieter in sound, but quieter in me. In my last video, I talked about feeling disinterested, where you don't want to do your hobbies, don't want to text people back, you don't even want to try. I realized something. Disinterest isn't always laziness, it's not boredom. It's an exhaustion from caring too much in a world that doesn't seem to care back. When I boot up Minecraft on the PS3, I really don't feel like I'm playing just a game, but I'm returning to a version of myself, a version of me from 10, 12, maybe 15 years ago. Back when my biggest concern was finishing up my house or getting through this cave before I had to go to bed. Back when I cared deeply about my digital pets and my wolf or my cat in the game. Back when everything just felt simple, effort was easy. But lately, it feels like the world has run on the disinterest of things. I'm just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I see these half-finished conversations, these half-finished dreams I have, where everything in this world is optimized and monetized and everything is so updated and close knit, but it doesn't feel real or held together by anything. When I was a kid playing this, I cared intensely. I cared about everything about the pixelated sheep, about if the creeper's gonna blow up my house, about getting diamonds. There was focus, there was immersion, and there was care in it. And putting care in the things now just feels cringe to people and stuff. Like, oh, you care about that, you're weird and stupid or whatever. But caring about your Minecraft character, it wasn't an ironic feeling, it was something real in my heart. I cared about my house, I cared about my pets in the game. And unlike new games, it doesn't ask you to perform your best constantly. It doesn't ask you to grind a battle pass. It just says, here, go build something. I'll wait for you to return. And I think that's why it feels safer to play on these older games, because it doesn't feel as good when I play new Minecraft. I feel more passion into the older Minecraft. It and I think it's because it reminds me of who I was before everything got so loud. I think that's why I feel safer in my mind. Because it was a time before I felt behind, before felt like I was constantly consuming instead of creating. And it's not just nostalgia for the graphics in the game or anything. It's my nostalgia for the focus I once had, for the groundedness I once felt, for a time where my mind wasn't split into 1,000 tabs, my computer doing 6 different things at once. Because I lost its interest in something again. And it felt real, it felt good to build the house, to build everything. I was happy. It was true happiness, not just happiness from a new distraction that I had. It was happiness from day to day, something that was real. I got on and played with my friends, I was happy. I had experienced times and where there was grief and there was joy. It was all emotions back then. And it was all passion for me. But here's something I want you to try at home. Just go and pick up an old console, pick up your Wii, your PS3, your Xbox 360, your 3DS. Go and grab it. Go load up a game you haven't touched in 10 years or so. Go load up that old Pokemon save you had or whatever. Don't do it for content. Don't just like be there and just wanting to explore the story or whatever. Don't do it just for the productivity of the game. Like, don't try to progress and just force yourself in that progression, like, type thing, you know? And definitely don't do it just to prove that, oh, look, I'm a quirky gamer and play old games. I'm so cool. Don't try to prove anything to anyone when you play it. Use it as a reset button to sit in and just let your brain slow down, let that old music play. Have like a reminiscing on your own times and understand what felt so good back then. Because sometimes it's not about just returning to something. It's not just, it's something that once made you feel whole. And maybe it feels safer because for a few minutes you get grounded into that version of yourself again. And maybe that version of you isn't truly gone. Maybe they're just waiting in a save file or something.